I'm a big fan of Polaris, but I've never heard of PhaseOne before, and my brother said I should check this out. So apparently this is a song where PhaseOne and Polaris have come together to make. It's called Icarus, and I have no idea what to expect from this because all I know is that Polaris are a fucking great metal band. So we'll see what this new sound that they put together is. And go! If you've got epilepsy, don't watch this. That's a beefy bass synth line. Little hi-hat. Oh my god. Busy kick pedals. Really busy kick pedals. Ferocious. Oh my god. Interesting patterns. Fucking relentless. Oh yes. Oh my god. Relentless, but then they give you a straight beat to hang your hat on for a bit. And now, atmospheric. Wow. Beautiful. Strong melody. There's a fuzziness to the distortion. Oh, damn. Well, this is a feast for the ears. Oh, that bending keyboard bass.
We murdered ourselves as we murdered the past. The keys to
a variety of vocal deliveries in this. Snare marching up. And now we're in an 80s German nightclub. Oh, not even 80s, later than that. That's fucking amazing. Oh, this is so fucking cool. Bit of EDM. That's fat. There's no detectable Polaris influence in this bit. Oh my god! Oh, those guitar note bends. Fucking hell. This song, it's gotta be like top 5 of the year. This is unreal. Oh, there's so much to love. Big chorus comes back. Slight harmony to it, low in the mix actually. Nice. The rhythm keeps making you guess. Oh my god, how do you build music like this? I've never known how to create electronic music like that. Did a whisper vocals as well? The full buffet of sounds. Well, fuck. Alright, I mean, I said at the top that I was unprepared for what that song would be because I had no reference for PhaseOne and what they're like. But even if I thought I had any idea, oh, well, there'll be some kind of like a, heavy-ish, but like DJ, electronic kind of combination thing. It'll be largely heavy, but like, I still wouldn't have set the bar high enough for what that turned out to be. There was so much that I adored in there. The only negative I can think of is there was a lot of very fuzziness that they chose to have in a lot of the kind of the bassiness or the kind of the guitar. So it's sort of distorted element of it, which makes it sound like a bigger song, right? If you have a bit of fuzz, we're used to fuzz meaning essentially that the amplifier is too loud for the microphone to take it all in, so it sounds like it's the loudest fucking gig in the world. So people will do that intentionally to make it sound to your brain, because you kind of fill in the gaps, louder than it is, right? It gives it this massive wall of sound to it. I think that's a good thing when used sparingly. There was maybe a little bit more in that song than I would have preferred, my own personal fucking thing. But it's fine. It's a very small gripe because there was so many parts of that I adored. I mean, it kept me guessing the whole time. In the rhythm that was going on through the drums, right? They're not just going, all right, here's a pattern I'll do for 4 bars and repeat. Like they might do that a couple in a row, and after 8 bars, something completely different. Or to be honest, like they never seemed to repeat the same thing twice. It kind of really kept you guessing until eventually they released you into like a 4/4 straight beat. You could just kind of like, okay, fine, I found my center. But the juxtaposition of having that moment and also having those chaotic, crazy patterns and rhythms in there as well, and having the electronic digital music layers also being creative about the rhythmic elements that they have in there, sort of at times all coming together but also going away. It was just a dance sonically between those two artists, which was fucking amazing. But it also had an interesting song arc to it. There was a chorus, it did come back to us, which I loved because I didn't expect it to be that catchy and beautiful a chorus. Polaris has some of that, but sometimes they kind of will miss the mark a little bit for me, but that was a great strong chorus. Loved that. Great variety of vocal delivery, like some harsh screams, there were some like whispers, there was some beautiful melodic vocals as well. And moments when it just, they didn't force that it would be PhaseOne and Polaris the whole time from start to finish. There's a moment there where there was no real Polaris influence I could hear. It was just a sort of electronic dance like in a club vibe, and it was fucking good. Like I need to listen to some more PhaseOne. That was great. That soundscape was definitely in my wheelhouse of things that I like. So that was dope. I think I said it during the song. This might be a top 5 of the year for me. That was fucking amazing. I need to hear it a few more times because first listen is always a little bit different from when you have a repeat listen to a song and then it kind of unfolds in a different way. But on first listen, man, it was like just 1-2 punches back and forth. Just I never knew what was coming next. And it seemed to just raise the bar a little bit in a different way. Even when it went kind of chilled, it felt like it was raising the bar somehow. It's kind of like it was restraining, knowing that it's going to slap back at you again. And that was so exciting. There's some great build-ups in that, which I loved. And a variety of ways that they did that. There was one there that I pointed out when I was listening where the build-up was with the snare. It's a great motif to use because that tells everyone we're building up into something big. But also ones where it was just the kind of synthesizers were sort of getting louder or more intense or more layers. And so those moments are fucking great. But then even when they did release, it wasn't like an expected, like on the first downbeat and then we go to some beat down thing. It sort of had variety as well in the sections later on and the rhythms and the gaps, and the changes, and time signature weirdness and some of the patterns. That was fucking amazing. That was really, really great. I can't wait to hear that again. Thank you, Paul, for the recommendation. That was so much better than I thought that could possibly be. That was great. So thank you for that. If there's, I don't know if I'll do a reaction to it, but let me know if there's a PhaseOne song that you think I should check out, and I'll just listen to that in my own time because I want to get into that artist. They're fucking great. Enjoyed that. If you enjoyed this, if you found it worthwhile, feel free to subscribe. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and maybe I'll see you in another video.